Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Where's everybody? Hello, 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 hello. I'm not sure if I'm coming through or not. Oh, there we are. Hello. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. I'm glad to be back this week for There Is More Motivational Monday. Where's everybody? Hi, No Longer Bound. Thank you so much for joining me. Lady Stevens joined. Irvina joined. 133 Stud joined. Hi, Reverend. Hello, 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 Irvina. Power of Oneness joined. Kim Woods joined. Hey, No Longer Bound. It's great to hear from you, see you. Hi, April. Hi, Charla Gibbs. Mosi joined. Desirable Stephanie Marie joined. Yay, all my girlfriends are on. That's right. Get those hearts going. Swipe to the left. And invite some people to join us today for There Is More Motivational Monday. A nurse joined. Hey, Stacy, how are you? I miss you like crazy. Hi, Charla, how are you? Yes, I'm excited to be back. It's been a crazy, crazy, crazy couple of weeks and months. How about you? But all good things, all good things. You know, when you're busy doing things for the Lord, it's stressful, but it's good. Hi, Shanita joined us. Shanita joined us on today. Oh, thank you so much, Charlotte. It's good to hear from you as well. Thank you so much for joining. Lady Falafs joined. Hi. Hey, Shanita. Levon Featherstone joined me. Hi, Levon. Wise Stokes, hello. How are you? Thank you so much. You know, today I just really want to encourage somebody's faith today. We're still in my book, There Is More, 8 Steps to Embracing the Greater You. And if you haven't gotten my book by now, you got to get it. Go right on to Amazon.com. Hi, Muri. Hi, how are you? Hi, welcome from Morocco. Yes, thank you, Lady Falas. I'm not sure if I'm saying your last name correct, but hello anyway. If you haven't got my book yet, I really would love for you to go and get it. I really believe it's going to bless your life. And today, hi, Apostle Margaret. How are you? Hi, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Today, I really want to encourage somebody. I don't, have a whole lot to say. I say that every week. I have to say it, right? Come on, it's all part of the script. The name of the book is There Is More, 8 Steps to Embracing the Greater You. You can go right on Amazon.com and get it. I just believe it's going to bless your life. I have had so many people who have emailed me and a lot of women who have actually went ahead and developed a book club around the book, which was just so encouraging to me. And I still read the book myself because every now and then I need a reminder that there really is more. There is more. You know, you come to a crossroads in your life and you have to ask yourself, is there more? It's got to be more than this. It's got to be more than this. Hi, Kishma. How are you? So great to hear from you, Doctor. Great to hear from you. You guys, if you haven't, please follow at Kishma George. She's doing some phenomenal things right over there in that Delaware, Philadelphia Valley area. I really want you to follow her. She is just fantastic. Yay, Lachey Brown joined. All right, guys. Today I want to talk to you about faith in reverse. Faith in reverse. Growing your faith in reverse. So get those hearts going. I want you to swipe to the left. Invite more people to come on. Faith, growing your faith in reverse. What does this mean? God gave me this concept a little while ago. I was in prayer and, I was just talking to God. It was this year. I was talking to God about, what I really wanted to see happen this year in my life. And, God, if you can just do this, and oh God, if you can just do that. And, I took a pause and God asked me a question, or rather he said a statement to me that made me pause. And he said to me, I need you to ask me for more. And it just, now I wrote the book, There Is More, right? And I thought I was asking him for more. I thought that what I was asking for was big. But he said, is that all you got for me? Is that all you're asking me? I need you to ask me for more. And so today, the first question that I have, hey, Dr. Naomi, how are you? Dr. Naomi Hughes. She is a phenomenal pediatrician right there in New Jersey, and she has just been a blessing to me and my family. So it's good to see you during your lunch break. And so the question I have for you all today is, do you actually even have the faith for more? Do you have the faith for more? It's one thing to want more. It's one thing to desire more. But is your faith receptacle big enough to hold more, to contain more, to receive more? And so God had to challenge my faith. This is after I've written the book. This is after I've, went around telling people, you got to ask God for more. And he said to me in prayer, is that all you're asking me for? I want you to ask me for more. And so the first point that I want to say to you is sometimes God has not answered you because your request wasn't big enough. I want to just talk today to only the people who are waiting for more to show up. I'm talking to those you've been waiting on a promise. You've got this sense, this vision in your spirit, in the basement of your spirit of what God is going to do. You can't put words to it. You can't explain it to people. People look at your situation. They look at your life. They can't understand and put their finger on the pulse of what God is doing. Hi, Angie from Dallas. They can't put their finger on the pulse of what God is doing in your life, but you can feel it. You can sense it. And so the question is, you've been asking God the question, why am I still waiting? What is it? What is it? Where are my what is it people? What am I waiting on? Why am I still waiting? I've got one point to say to you. Sometimes he hasn't answered because the request wasn't big enough. I believe, this is what I understand. We believe on the spectrum of where we've been. I've got to say this again. We believe, our faith is put on the spectrum of where we've been. Meaning, if you've come from a life of limitation, if you've come from a place where you struggled, you had so many closed doors, you've had so many disappointments, that when God shifts you into the season of more, you oftentimes will only ask for just enough, because you're asking out of your disappointment, but you're not really asking out of your expectation. Or rather, you're not asking out of your faith, because your faith has been lowered to a place to expect what you think you can get. And if you've come from a place of limitation, if you've come from a place of great struggle, I only want to talk to the people today from great struggle. If you've had it easy all your life, if everything happened exactly the way you planned for it, God bless you. But I'm talking to the ones that said from the time they said go in my life, it's been a fight, right? So guess what? We come into this season of release. We come into this time, and we are in that time now. That's why every word you've been hearing, God is saying, I'm releasing something. I'm opening the windows of heaven for you. But you know what? We end up asking God? We end up asking God for just enough. Why? Because that's where our faith is. Why? Because that's where we've been. And so God is saying, I'm waiting on you to release a request that's bigger than your current belief system. Oh my goodness. God is saying, I am waiting on you to release a request that is bigger than your current belief system. In fact, God is saying, I am waiting for you to submit something that looks like me. Oh, goodness gracious. I am waiting for your faith to get in alignment with who I am and to ask me for something that only I can handle. See, we serve a big God. So everything he does is big. Everything he does is large. And so guess what? God doesn't get the glory from small requests. He doesn't get the honor from small requests. And so he's saying, I want you to give me a request that is so big. Hey, Nicole, that's my baby. I want you to give me a request that is so big that when I perform it, that when I do it, I want every devil, I want every hater, I want every demon to know God did this. See, I just want everybody to type, God did this. Say, there's going to be a season in your life that is coming that only you can be able to say. People are going to say, oh my God, how? You're going to say, God did it. God did this. And so that is point number one. Point number one is sometimes he has not answered because the request wasn't big enough. Sometimes he has not answered because the request isn't big enough. Number two, watch this. Don't ask for something that you already have the faith to do. I want you to know something. Your faith in your life is not designed for you to ask God to go buy you some more shoes. Your faith in your life is not in your life to ask him for something that he has given you the talent, the ability, the expertise, and the talent to accomplish. That is not what your faith is designed to do. Your faith is in your life to ask for something that you cannot accomplish on your own. And some of us, we're wasting time, we're wasting energy in prayer, asking God for something that all we need to do is take 3 steps and do it. Right? I want to go back to school. You don't need faith to do that. All you need to do is call up the school, get the book, find out what course you want, okay, and then go and apply. The faith comes in when you don't have the money to go to school. And so God is saying, don't ask me for something that you already have been gifted to do. And in fact, don't ask me for something I've already told you to do. Oh my God, because if I've told you to do it, it's because I've already assessed what I've put in you, and I know that you can do it. So don't ask God for something that you already have the gift to do. Watch this. There is something that is coming in your life that you need to know is going to be bigger than you. Your vision must be beyond you. Your vision must be beyond you. You have to give your faith an assignment. You have to put your faith on assignment and get it to begin working for you. There is a season in your life that is coming. God is saying there's going to be opportunities that are coming in your life that you have no frame of reference for. You don't have the degree for, you don't have the expertise for, you don't have the background in. And he says, what I want is I want you to be challenged in your faith to ask me for something that you are not able to accomplish on your own. And guess what? Let me say this to you. What you're asking, I want you to stop and think about what you're asking God for, what you've been asking God for. And I'm not talking new requests. This is ancient requests. I'm talking to people, you've been asking for something for 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years, and there's been no manifestation. Can I tell you something? What you've been asking God for is only 10% of what he's going to give you. Oh my goodness. What you have been asking for is only 10% of what he wants to give you. So the question is, what is your ask? What have you been asking God for? I want you to examine it. I want you to flip it over. I want you to look at it and say, what's my ask? What am I looking for God to do? There are some things in your life that are going to supersede your natural ability. And faith is the thing that is going to extend your reach. That's what faith is. Faith is not something you use to shout on. Faith is not designed to get you to speak in tongues. Faith extends your reach. Faith is the thing. It is the vehicle. It is the transporter that takes you to the place that you've been reaching for, but is right beyond your grasp. Faith is the thing that will extend your arms. Faith is your ladder that brings about a connection that'll allow you to touch the things that the people in your generation said you would never get. The things that's going to break generational curses. Faith is the ladder. It is the support system that's going to give you just the edge that you need. And so I want you to say, what is my ask? And I am not going to ask him in this year for something that I already have the power to do. I'm going to put my faith on a completely different assignment. And I'm going to ask him for something that's beyond me. Something that I don't have the money for. Something that I don't have the degree for. See, now that's real faith. Because oftentimes we ask him for something that we have the resources for. We analyze our resources and then we ask. But no, our ask has to be in alignment with our inability. I'm going to say that again. Your ask has to be in alignment with your inability. Whatever you're unable to do, that's what you need to be asking him for. And so number 3, and this is my last point, when you don't have faith to ask God for something big, and this is where the grace of God comes in. This is where the process of God, this is where his love for us comes in. Guess what? When you don't have